So before we get to Sonic 3, Paramount Plus, in conjunction with Sega, is giving us more Sonic content. I'm here and ready to get into the review of the new series, Knuckles. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the new series Knuckles, coming to Paramount Plus April 26th. This 6-episode streaming event, every episode being about 30 minutes long, isn't, I wouldn't say a side quest, but I would say it's just extra content within the Sonic universe. All roads lead to Sonic 3 at the end of this year, which I'm very excited for. You know, the news about Shadow is very exciting. I mean, listen, Keanu Reeves voicing Shadow, like, come on now, give me all of that. But before we get there, we got Knuckles, and I was very excited for this because all of the Sonic content has been very good. But for the 6 episodes, 30-minute each, I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. But ultimately, if you skip this, or if you somehow stumble upon this later on in the year, you didn't miss anything. It has very minimum Sonic, very minimum Tails. I mean, what you see of them in the trailers is all it is. It is strictly about Knuckles. And while the synopsis does say this is about Knuckles the echidna teaching Deputy Wade Wimple the techniques of an echidna warrior, yes, but no. This is a lot about Wade featuring Knuckles, which I truly mean, where Wade has he's dealt with a lot as a kid. He's dealing with some child abandonment issues. His dad left him. And he's really trying to find his own. You know, he's struggling with confidence and with all of those sorts of different things that leads him to his now best friend Knuckles, who, you know, Knuckles is a warrior. Knuckles is always looking for his next adventure, which in this case is the adventure of Wade getting to Reno, Nevada for a bowling tournament. And in that bowling tournament, because that's his hobby here, amongst the way, we also got folks who are after Knuckles, trying to steal Knuckles' powers to make some money. So with that, we got some bad guys here, man. We definitely do got some bad guys. I don't want to give anything away because there's like a everybody works for somebody type of aspect of it. But nonetheless, yeah, there's some bad guys after Knuckles because they want his powers. But meanwhile, Adam Pally, who plays Wade, I mean, you know, with a comedic background, he's going to give you some laughs. All of this is super family friendly. Even moments that is just over the top, that is just frankly silly. The kids will eat all of this up. But for the adults, you might get a little tired of it because it definitely drags at points where you're just like, oh. And actually, it leads me to think that this probably was initially a movie that was shot, and instead of them editing down to an hour and a half, they decided to say, you know what, let's just make it a miniseries. And that's what they did, because there's a lot of filler in this. And even in that filler, there's like moments where there's not even a trace of Knuckles to be seen, which is like, if this is the Knuckles show, we should be getting a lot of Knuckles. And I'm here to say that episodes 5 and 6, very, very minimum Knuckles. But when everything is hitting on all cylinders, then yes, it's a lot of what you expect from all things within this Sonic universe here. I will add additional extras on the additional boosts and shall I say extra points on the music. The music is good. There's a lot of fun with the music. Good music selections up and down the board here. But yeah, without a doubt, you can tell where all the fluff is at. And if they had to cut this down, they would have easily had like an hour and a half to 2 hour movie. And as I mentioned with Sonic and Tails, whatever you see in the trailer is all there is. No ifs, ands, or buts. And to the point that, again, this just serves as like extra content. So like, this doesn't, you know, build to anything. This is not no gap between Sonic 2 and 3. None of that. It truly stands on its own. You can watch this at any given point. You can watch this after Sonic 3. You can watch this after Sonic 1, wherever you want. It's just ads pretty much. It's just extra content. Well, not after Sonic 1 because Knuckles had to be introduced, which is Sonic 2. But nonetheless, it truly felt like just a supporting piece to the theatrical releases of the Sonic movies. Well, with that being said, listen, I didn't love this. I didn't hate this. It was a lot of fun. This is strictly for the kids. Like when I say strictly for the kids, because for all 6 episodes, they're going to eat all of this up. For the adults, you might get a little tired of it. You know, there's definitely some overly exaggerated, silly, campy, all those different words to just describe some of the moments and things that you see in some of these episodes. Over exaggerated characters, over exaggerated personalities. You're gonna get all of that. So yeah, it screams for the kids. They're gonna have a ton of laughs, a lot of fun. They might get up and try to interact with it as best as they could. And it's strictly family friendly. So obviously you can put this on whether you are multitasking or you just need some background noise as an adult, and the kids will be glued, having a lot of fun because it is still one of their favorite characters in Sonic. And with Knuckles being such a prominent and, you know, dry humor, but yet charismatic type of character, yeah, they're going to have fun with it. And Idris Elba has just really been killing this role. I got to be honest, when they first announced him as casting as Knuckles, I was like, I don't see that working. And he's been nothing but phenomenal. But for me, I'm still very much excited, and all roads lead to Sonic 3. Cannot wait to see Shadow. Cannot wait to see or hear Keanu Reeves kill that. I know a lot of people want to Hayden Christensen, but oh man, Keanu Reeves has everybody very quiet about their initial request because they know Keanu's going to kill it. So I cannot wait for that. But with that being said, check out Knuckles. Again, it will be on Paramount Plus. It will be all 6 episodes dropping on April 26th. They're about 30 minutes each, so this is an easy, a little less than 3-hour watch. That is for the kids, that the adults will have some fun with. You will get annoyed at some aspects of it, but nonetheless, it's definitely worth a watch. And when you do, jump in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about Knuckles once you check it out. And as always, stick around for more reviews very soon.